Okay, so here are my nails. They look quite crusty little nubs, you know. This is what we're going to start off with. So first off, we're going to use cuticle remover. I got this one off of Amazon and it works so good. I go ahead and just squirt some on my nails, put a little blob on each one, and then go ahead and like massage it in. Not really massage it in, make sure it's still like goopy, but I go ahead and put it on top and then let it sit there for a little bit. So you're just gonna let it sit there for maybe about like a minute so they can get really soft and so they're easier to move and push. Now I go ahead and get this tool. I use this to push back my cuticles. I really like the metal ones. The plastic ones are good, but I feel like this metal just gets everything. This metal thing literally pulls off the cuticles that are still growing on your nails from like a long time ago. And then I go ahead and just push all my cuticle back. Look at this. It's crazy. That product is amazing. And it makes your nails so smooth afterwards as well. After that, I go ahead and get a paper towel and try to remove as much as I can that came off of my nail. And then you want to go ahead and wash your hands after this so you don't keep this product on your hands. So now I'm coming back with clean hands. Nails are nice. Now I'm going to get cuticle cutters. I have two different kinds. There's this kind that you kind of push across and it cuts. I like using both of them. I don't know. I don't have a favorite. I just go back and forth. And then I have the regular scissor-like ones that you go ahead and cut. So I'm going to go ahead and remove my cuticles now, anything that's left over. The scissor ones are really good for hangnails to get all of that extra skin off. Next, I'm going to get this little buffer. It's a little sponge with rough ends. I'm going to go ahead and put that across all of my nails to smooth it out and roughen them up a little bit. Now we are ready. So these are Acrylic Gel X and nail extensions. These things are amazing. They come in clear, all different shapes and sizes. This one is the short round. They have literally all different shapes. So there's round and then there's coffin. And they're just so good. These are like my favorite kind of nails ever. And then now they actually came out with a colored one. So these ones are like the nude. So there's these 3 different colors. And then bam, you don't even have to paint your nails. Like, I love that. And then there's also this other color. These are kind of like jelly-like nails. And it comes with more colors, which is even better. Today I'm actually going to use the black coffin ones. So first you want to just go ahead and size your nails and pick out the correct size and then lay them out. And then now I actually have this Melody Susie nail drill and it's portable, so you can like take it with you and you don't have to plug it in while you're using it. It is chargeable. So here's the plug. You can go and charge it and then you don't have to keep it plugged in. You can take it off and then use it. So these are the little tools that I have. I'm going to use this little gold one to roughen up the inside. So you want to go ahead and get every single one of your nails and file the inside of the nail. It makes it stay and stick onto your nail way longer. So you want to make sure to do this step. After you have all of the nails filed, I go ahead and just brush off any of the dust that's on top of them. And then I'm going to get this pH bonder from Acrylic and then put that on my nails first. And then second, there's a primer. This all comes in a kit from Acrylic. I'll link it in the description box below. Now I have a LED light and I have one that it turns on when you put your hand underneath it and the bottom comes off. This is going to help me a lot during this application. So you want to get the gel extend and then put it on your nails, a little thin coat, and then you go ahead and cure it. And then it comes with a small little cure so you can do like finger by finger, and this is really easy and it helps whenever you're doing nails on somebody, but I feel like it's hard for myself to put my nails on myself. So I use the big LED light and I turn it upside down so that I can flip my hand, and it's way easier for me to cure it. So now you go ahead and get your nail and you get the gel extend, and then you put it inside of the nail. You put a light coat, you put enough so it can go through the whole nail, but you don't want to put too much because then it will goop out on the edges. So you go ahead and start at the very tip, the very cuticle, and then you push down and make sure there's no air bubbles, and then you hold it there. Make sure it goes all the way to the top, and then you go ahead and cure it. So this is how I use the light, because it's so easy to do it on yourself, because if not, it's pretty hard to put these and hold it down and put the light on all by yourself. And there you go. Nail is on, looking good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and repeat the same steps to the rest of my nails. There we go, now my whole hand is done. And now after that, you go ahead and put it underneath the light for a minute. Now I have one hand done. Look how good they look. Now I'm going to get a file and then file my nails. You really don't have to file much because they're already shaped for you. And then I only do the top because there's a little like tab at the top, so I make sure to file those down. And other than that, the shapes are great. Now I go ahead and get the little foam buffer and go ahead and buff on top of the nail. It's gonna take the shine off of your nail, but it's okay because we're gonna put a clear coat on top later. So don't worry about that. Now you just go ahead and brush off the extra dust. And now my favorite part. So these are little stickers I got from Nailed by Christy. Like, she makes these nail stencils and they're so cool. Look at them. There's Beyonce, Fendi, Barbie, Supreme, Louis Vuitton, Chanel, and then like numbers. All of this, they're so cool. And then there's even the cool letters. But today I'm going to use this flower print, and then all you're going to need is a cup of water and then some scissors. Now you just want to pick which finger you're going to use and then measure it out, and then go ahead and cut out the shape and then cut out the stencil, and then measure it to your nail, make it fit, and then you go ahead and place it in the water and let it soak for a little bit. And then you just want to get the gel extend, put that on your nail because this gel extend still stays tacky after you cure it. So you cure it and then you go ahead and get your little sticker, your stencil, and basically this is like a little tattoo. So after it's in the water, it peels off of that, and it's very fragile, so be careful. And then you go ahead and place it on your nail, and then go ahead and move it around and stretch. You can stretch the ends a little bit and flatten it out and make sure it's good all around the edges. And then now you want to get a top coat. The top coat gets hard and doesn't get tacky at the end, so go ahead and cure that. And then you see the little extra parts that are hanging off, you go ahead and get a file those off since it's already cured. After that, you just dust it off and then cure it one last time and you're good to go. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get all these jewels. I collect so many nail things, so I have so many. I have this tool that helps me pick up the jewels. Really helpful. So you want to go ahead and get top coat, put it on top of your whole nail, and don't cure it, keep it wet. And then you go ahead and pick your jewels and go ahead and place it all on. So this way you can move them exactly where you want before you cure it and make sure it's in the right spots. And then after you get them all done, you just make sure they're in the good spot, and then boom, looking good. Now you go ahead and cure it, and then they're secure. Now I have these other little stencils. I forgot where I got them, to be completely honest. Someone made them for me. These ones have a little matte black Chanel logos on it, so I'm going to put 2 of them on the tips of my nails. So I can put that on my nail as it's already buffed. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put the top coat on top and then add a little jewel on the bottom by the cuticle, as well as putting the top coat on top of the sticker so it cures it. And then you can cure it all. And then last but not least, cuticle oil. You want to make sure to keep your cuticles nice and moisturized, especially with all of this hand washing going on. And there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and do my other hand, and boom, we are back. And here is the final look. I love how they turned out. They're just so cute. I can't believe I made these nails look like this. The black jelly nails are so cute, and then the little Chanel pop whenever it's with the light looks so good. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know and I can record myself doing nails more often. Thank you, everybody. See you in my next video. Bye.